Good morning. It is Sunday the 22nd of June. This one is in a very bright top because we're going to hockey training. This one is driving. I have had a very bad skin night. Yay. Also means me putting sun cream on at the moment underneath my eyes stings. Yay. Yes, so we're going to hockey. This will be the first time that I will have seen Chris in his new role as coach or coaching assistant. What are we? Coach. So yes, it's exciting. And also exciting, the weather has cooled slightly. The wind is up, which is really nice. Yesterday got to 30 degrees. Yeah. And I started filming and then gave up. So you didn't have one for yesterday, but you do have one. You're going too fast. It's a 20 around here. That person was not going at 20. I don't think that person was even going at 30, to be honest. Anyway, right. To Oxford. Small change of plan. She's hiding from me. Chris hurt himself at training. Managed to land on his shoulder while avoiding falling on a small child. So I've just taken him to the local minor injuries unit in Abingdon just about an hour ago. Amelia and I have gone to the local Tesco, which is where we are right now in the car park. My skin is not happy, as you can tell. We've just had lunch, an early lunch in the Tesco cafe. I had a fish finger wrap and waffle fries, and Amelia had a jack potato with cheese and beans. Very nice. Exactly what you need from a Tesco cafe. Fabulous. We've gone and done a bit of shopping. Amelia has a magazine, and we've brought some snacks for the husband, and he has just informed me that the triage nurse, he asked the triage nurse for a pillow to like elevate his arm. Oh, you just near missed my car with your trolley. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, we've just gone and done a bit of shopping. He's just told me that the triage nurse took pity on him because he went to ask for like a pillow to like rest his arm on. The problem is this is his bad arm. This is the arm that he broke the elbow 2.5 years ago, and it's never been the same since. And he's having physio for it right now. Not right now, but he's having physio for it at the moment. And she took him in to triage and to give him a sling, and has gone, oh, the elbow looks really swollen, which is one step forward, 5 steps back with his limbs, annoyingly, bless him. This is what comes from being really tall, which means she's got a lifetime of it. Anyway, so yes, we're done in Tesco. We're sat in the car cooling down because I love Chris's car for how cold it can get. He's still not out. There's no point in us driving home because we're a 20-minute drive away. Because we'd get home, he'd be done, and then we'd have to turn around again. There's no point, so we might as well stay local. So there is a retail park across the way that's got like a home base and a B&M and a Carpet-Rite and a Costa. So we're going to go from one cafe to another. Oh, the things we do when life gets in the way. Yeah, I've just brought some ibuprofen from... This is all my fault. This is me last night. My neck was itchy. This is not me. This is my skin having a paddy about something, and I don't know what the paddy is about. So I've taken an antihistamine, hasn't touched it. I'm going to take an ibuprofen now and see if that helps. It will also help with the throat. So it's not a bad thing to take an anti-inflammatory. Yeah. Sunday! All the fun things happen on Sundays. We are home. The tall one has a sling on his arm. He had an x-ray, there's nothing broken, but he has severely damaged his shoulder. Shin pads off. What are you looking for?
Blue stick.
There's one in my top drawer of my desk. There you go.
Yeah.
I won't show him because he's feeling a bit sorry for himself. He can't drive for 2 weeks. So that changes our plans and stuff. Yes, darling?
This looks like exactly like mine.
Yeah, anyway. Yes, so he can't, he's off it for 6 weeks basically, and he can't drive for 2. So, which means that I'm gonna have to do all the school runs. This means I need to work out with work how I manage my time. Oh well, that's what happens when you're sporty. Poor boy. Hello, you're a bit on the wonk, but oh well, I just wanted to show you. I have joined the back, oh hang on. Back panel and the front panels of my Cardi-Can. And I was just working out sleeves. Now, if I do 4 square sleeves, it's too big. It feels ridiculous, particularly as this is quite a fitted around my, hang on. I've only bulb stitch pinned at the sides. So I have pinned 1 stitch up from, because there's quite a lot of room at the top. And my arms they're quite big here, but they're really not big here. So my thinking is I'm actually going to do, these are 5 round, 1, 2, 3, these are 5 round granny squares. I'm going to do 4 round granny squares for the sleeves. It's also quite cropped like that. I'm going to do 4 round granny squares for the sleeves, which there's 22 where I've pinned it. There's 6 spaces basically on the edge of each of these granny squares. So I've pinned it so there's 22 spaces, and if I do 4 round granny squares, that's 5 spaces on each of those. Oh, this is going to make so much sense. And then I'm going to do, just to give myself a little bit extra room, is I'm going to do a join as you go, so there'll be 2 rows of kind of granny stitch, and then I'm going to carry it on onto the underside of the sleeve as a kind of design thing. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, they're joined. This style of clothing is not something that I very much like, is this kind of drop shoulder thing, because it makes my shoulders look even wider than they are. But if you're gonna make with squares, this is one of the few ways that you can do it. I've actually been toying with my Discworld squares, my circling squares. Instead of making them into a blanket, I might make them into another Ariana cardigan. Because you can never have too many feral granny square cardigans or crochet square cardigans, can you? Anyway, I am about to go and chuck the child in the shower. So I'm going to sign off, and I will see you tomorrow for a Monday, which will include the gym, although this will be fun I'm getting all sweaty. And then I think tomorrow we're going to start prepping for Carry On Crafting, or at least planning the stuff and ordering what I need for the stuff. I think that's the plan for tomorrow. I'll see you later.